season 5, I believe. I'm not sure what season I'm on right now, but you know, I'm enjoying it. Was outside working in the yard with Rogan. You can see he's a little tired from his little adventures. Um, I think I might just take my shoes off and relax with you guys. What do you say? What do you say, Roger Batchelder? Huh? Roger? Huh? Huh? Roger? Huh? Huh? Bubble. Roger, what's up, you two? Gordo, what's up, Gordon? One of my first trendies ever, Gordon Duffy. He is one of the first trendies, guys. He is like the first trendy. Gordon Duffy. I don't know if anybody goes back further than Gordon, man. What's up, son? Roger, Geo, Emma. Hello, Emma. Hello. I'm taking off my shoes if you're wondering. Oh, that feels good. And of course, I will show off my socks again so you can see the splendor that is my socks. I am a stony, crunchy dude. Yes. Life is fantastic. I got my little bully here, man, you know, and he's such a great little companion. He's so awesome. And he just makes me so happy. You know, he makes me smile. I'm well. I hope you're well too, brother. And you know, I let him go do his thing. He does his thing, and then when he's ready, he comes back. Hey, Lewis. And yeah, he likes to be free. He likes to roam around. He's so cute. Oh. Okay, so how is it going? Move the Windex out the way. Let's get a dab ready for Nay. What did I say? Let's Lewis, what's up? Let's refresh and maybe get a chat number. That would be great. Get us a chat number. Let's take the hair down. What do you guys say about that? Give me some numbers here. Usually takes a second to load, and it's not loading at all now. Huh. It does not want to load at all. New site for me, says K West. New site for me. Okay. Hey, Kevin. Debbie, can't wait for my pain oil. Debbie, yeah, I'm just looking at your order, Debbie. All right, so I'm on that Jack Hair. Smoking that Jack Hair. Dab. I'm gonna have to start pressing some Jack Hair because that's running low. All right, let's melt this off of here. Steve, Jinmin, Vermont Bread, yo guys. Both Lao. Huh. Didn't come off as quick as I thought it would have. Probably time for me to clean this rig. Hey, Stony. Well, I wouldn't say my day is lit. It's just a nice day. A beautiful day. A lovely day. Hey, Jose. Let that cool off a little bit before we put the nail on. the globe on. There we go. The dome. I should say the dome. It's a dome. All right. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabisism, tisms for all. Cheers, everybody. Still can't get a chat number here, huh? I really would like to see one. There we go. All right. So I was in the yard burning in my burn pit that I've got. And I was basically finishing up, so I decided to shut it down. I used a shovel. I don't have any water out there, so I just used a shovel to put the fire out. So easy to do, you know, if you have dirt. The way you put a fire out with a shovel is you take the shovel and you cut up the wood that's burning. Cut it up into little pieces if you can. Break it apart so it lies flat on the ground. Once it's lying flat on the ground, it takes less than 1 inch of dirt to put out the fire completely. So you break up the wood, let it burn down, let it burn down to almost, briquettes or whatever, charcoals and ash. Sprinkle some dirt on the smoking parts and be specific. If you see one area that's smoking, put a little pile of dirt right there. Let it sit, and then put some dirt over all of it. Let it sit, and then take your foot, if you're wearing boots, take your foot and just tamp it down a little bit to make it kind of airtight. And that fire will burn itself out so fucking fast because there is no oxygen. Dave C. bongs along. Debbie and Jose say cheers. Hello to my 3 chatters. The rest of you, I would love to hear from you as well, now that we've refreshed the chat screen. But yeah, once you put that dirt over, moist dirt works great. That fire goes out so fast. And, after a few hours of that, it's a good idea to go out there and make sure it hasn't like risen up to the top and start burning a little spot. But if you dig a pit, if you've got a 3-foot hole like I do, even if it catches on fire again, it's a very low chance that the wind's going to come and take one of those embers out of that pit and bring it, wherever you're. I've got a big cleared area. It's really nice and it's fairly safe, but you could start a fire anywhere in these conditions. Luckily, it rained last night, so the ground was wet, and that helps a lot. Hey, Laz, what's up, son? So that worked really well for me with getting that fire out, and it just took a minute, like 60 seconds of work to put the fire out. I sat there and stared at it and made sure there was no smoke coming out of it at all. And like I said, I pressed it down with my foot and made it nice and airtight. Not sealed airtight, but keep as much air out as possible. It does really, it ends the flames so quickly. Hey, Brian Wesley, what's up? Woo. So, what do you mean error? Error. Okay. Safe with a pit, very thoughtful. The pit makes a huge difference. When you dig a hole in the ground and you put your fire in there, you don't have to worry about a wind coming by and sweeping underneath and pulling out an ember and carrying it away. That pit makes all the difference. It's not 100%, but I would say that having a fire pit, a hole in the ground, probably limits the amount of chances of starting another fire. Probably 95%. It's unbelievable. Hey, Robin, did you make it home okay? Um, hey Nate, glad you got the fire out. Yeah, it was just took 1 minute. It was sprinkling some dirt on it. I mean, it's a fire in a fire pit. It's a fire that I started to burn leaves and pine needles and fir needles and sticks and stuff, clearing this area to make it fire safe. I'm making the area so it's safe. It's safer than my neighbor's property where he burns his ground. I'm raking it. So there's nothing left on the ground. His burn doesn't take care of everything. And he could still get a fire. But the area that I'm raking is much safer. And if I can increase that and make a perimeter around my property, trim the trees all the way up, I'll be completely impervious to a fire. But it's gonna take years of doing that. I gotta work. It's a big perimeter. Unless I hired people to do it for me. I wonder how many trendies it would take to hire to come out here and rake and clear that area for me. It's a lot of work, guys. Robin, you're at the airport. Where did you get lost at? You got a fire pit, Alex? Chicken wire. Did you burn your garbage? No, I don't burn my garbage. No. I don't burn my garbage. I just burn the leaves and stuff that I'm raking up. They cook a whole sheep on a fire pit, Brian. Wow. You wanted to burn something. Yeah, I'd rather burn cannabis than burn down the goddamn woods. Speaking of which, that is a great time. It's top of the hour, late. Let's go ahead. Ooh, okay, I grabbed the orange bud by accident. That's fine. Let's see if this comes off easily. It does. Let's go ahead and get hot and ready. Heat and serve. Heat and serve. Simply heat and serve your dabs. Supposedly March 6th. What, DJ? What are you talking about, DJ? Explain. I'll help you. Daba do. Joey Ramage. Hey, what's up, son? I got one. The chicken wire helps the burning troops from jumping out. Oh, yeah, the chicken wire over the fire. Yeah. It's a good idea. Chicken wire smart. Yeah, I've got a fire grating that I use in my fire pit over here. But that's a good idea for my fire pit over there. Chicken wire. I should get that over there. Okay, that's looking good. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabisism tism for all. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for joining along. Happy top of the hour. It's almost 7:10. Thank you, Stony Vibes. That is amazing news. You're educating people, man. You guys are having conversations, and that's good. And that's what it's all about. Asking people to call it cannabis starts a conversation, and that's the most important part of asking someone to call it cannabis. It's not to control them. It's not to make them do something they don't want to do. It's to make them question it and wonder why and to ask you, give you the opportunity to explain it to them just like you've heard it from me. That's why I like to do that often, so it reinforces it. So you're able to repeat that. Yeah. If only we could get more people to do that. You know, I heard Joe Rogan using the word Joe Rogan. Oh, Joe Rogan, it was using the word cannabis. I was listening to Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan was using the word cannabis. Joe Rogan was using the word cannabis, and I loved it. Somebody else was calling it cannabis. I can't remember who it was, but it just made me so happy. They were exclusively using the word cannabis. Jose's like, sometimes I forget you see everything. Delete is not possible. Yeah, I just disregard stuff that, you know, doesn't make sense or whatever. Waikiki? Where did you get lost? Where did you get lost? Did you get lost in Hawaii? You got lost in Hawaii? Alex, thank Nate. He's the one who kept me on my toes. Aw, Stony. Aw. You know, you guys can credit each other for your own work that you do. You can always say though that I inspired it, and I am honored. Thank you so much. Just calling it cannabis. It's uncomfortable. You know, I'd probably have a real hip, cool girlfriend right now. You know, if I wasn't using the word cannabis, I care more about cannabis than I do about that. You know, how I portray myself, it's not important to me. You know, there probably was once I was probably getting high, and some gorgeous girl came on, and she was like, "Oh, he's cute." And then I started with the whole cannabis thing, and she was like, "Cannabis? Nobody even does that anymore, pal. Psh, unreal. I'm gonna go smoke some pot and some weed with my marijuana friends. Psh, unreal. Psh." Wouldn't surprise me one bit. And you know what? I wouldn't want to be in that relationship. Because it's more important to me to reach people and to get people understanding what a difference cannabis has made for me my entire life, and to give them the opportunity to look at it, than it is for me to try to act cool and fit in and be that guy. Because I look at that guy, and there's a bunch of them, and I just shake my head, and I'm just like, I'm glad I'm not you. You got lost in Waikiki? That's a BlackBerry user. That sounds like a song. Yeah, I got lost in Waikiki, but I watched Trendy As Dabbers and Trendy Nay found my way. You love me for me. And that's one thing I've learned is to love y'all for y'all. That's for sure. I wouldn't want it any other way. I was thinking this morning, I just had the thought. I can't remember where I was or what I was doing. I had thought how the chances of us even being a human race, being alive, and the fact that it's all going to be gone here pretty soon. We're all going to be dead. The whole race is going to be extinct. And I'm so thankful. You know, We're not. There aren't going to be a lot of people after us. We should be so thankful that we got to experience this. We're one of the last generations that gets to live out a full life. That got to witness planet Earth. And for the rest of time, as long as time is, which is forever, Earth may never, ever, 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 ever be discovered by any other source of intelligence. Is it because my phone's hooked up? Here, my phone's on. Hold on. My phone's on the internet. Tell me if that helps, the freezing. Here, I've got Netflix on. And I've got the coronavirus page up. I'll close that. There. How's that? Is that better? Alex, yeah. Well, move out of Idaho, bro. Move the fuck out of Idaho. That we all got to live on the planet with the time we have left for sure, Alex. Sadie, what's up? You're streaming fine. Oh, really? Oh, well, don't tell me it's fucking... What did you say? You said it was freezing? Freezing up too much, Tanya Egan? Did I get some bad information? Did I get some bad info? I may have received some goddamn bad info. Hey, Luke. You're not freezing up for me and I'm at the airport. Oh, thank you, Mary. Okay, cool. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, God. Oh. Ho, ho, ho. My potato of a laptop. Good here on Twitter. In the Twitter sphere. In the Twitter sphere. I'm going back to the orange bud. That is a big, fat, motherfucking dad. Big, fat, motherfucking dad. I was actually going to smoke a bong hit, though. I was going to smoke a bong hit of orange bud. I got this little bag. I'm just going to smoke a little bong hit. So if you guys are stuttering, getting bad replay, you might want to look at the machine you're streaming back on. You can clear the cache on it. Get closer to a router. Make sure you've got other apps turned off that are running in the background. Make sure you don't have other devices connected to your router while you're trying to watch this show. Guess what? It's time. It's almost 4:20. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this huge dab of orange bud. And I'm going to take this dab of orange bud and I'm going to put it right on this bowl of orange bud. So I've got a bowl of orange bud with a dab of orange bud for 4:20 today for you guys. What a fantastic show this is going to be. 4:20. We're going to set this thing on fire. And remember, we do not take our lighters and stick them in the burning flame to extinguish it. We want the flame to keep burning, and we don't want to smoke plastic because we're not a bunch of idiots, right, Cobra Dad? Right. Okay, everybody. No law regarding cannabis, cannabisism, tisms for all. Cheers. Happy 420 On the 420. Let's set this on fire. I mean, the whole point is to set it on fire. Man, I'm glad I stopped hitting that when I did. My goodness gracious. It's 420 everywhere, Sony. Not somewhere. It's 420 everywhere. Remember, the point is to set it on fire. I'm coughing at the airport. Hawaii's got a case of that coronavirus, which they're not calling it that anymore. Isn't that stupid when they change the fucking names of these goddamn things? You can see it happening on Twitter. The hashtags stop being used and new hashtags start appearing. And you're just like, oh my god, it's so trendy. So fucking trendy. Their new trendy name. They call it COVID. And, oh god. COVID. Instead of corona. What's the D for? Virus. Coronavirus D. What's the D? Mary, are you traveling around while you're sick? What the fuck are you doing? I hate people that do that shit. I hope you got one of those fucking things on your face. What is the D for? I'm assuming the CO is for corona. I'm assuming the VI is for virus. What the fuck is the D for? And what's the 19? And who came up with this name? COVID-19. Did we change the name to be nice to the town of Wuhan? Is it something to be politically correct? I mean, it was a coronavirus that originated from the Wuhan province, right? In China. That's why they called it the Wuhan coronavirus. Was that racist? Does that make me racist for wanting to call it that still? Let's ask Google. Okay, Google. Where does the name COVID-19 originate from?
Here's what I found on the web.
Co and VI come from coronavirus, with D in selecting it's a disease, because D is for disease. Coronavirus disease. And 19 for the year 2019. Oh, how catchy. How cool. How fatty. Fuck the virus. We just did smoke from the bong, Slovenian stoners, dude 666. I took a big fucking hit from the bong, man. And I'm feeling it. I'll give it another few minutes. I'll smoke for bottom of the hour. You missed it. You came in late, son. You missed 420. Paflow. No, there are not 19 types of coronavirus. I don't know how many types of coronavirus there are. I doubt it's 19, though. It's from the year 2019. That's where they came up with the name, because the virus came from the year 2019, so they put that in the name. Oh, it's just so cool sounding. COVID-19. It's like I don't know, any of those fucking names that you fucking splice together are like, instead of saying Bank of America, it's BOA. You know, instead of Washington Mutual, it's WAMU. And instead of Wuhan coronavirus, it's COVID-19. One minute until bottom of the hour. I like to say, and I like to say it. I like to say it, and I say it. I got my bong hit ready to roll, baby. Ready to roll. You know what I'm saying? It's ready to roll. All I got to do is grab it and light it and smoke it and puff it and blow some smoke rings. And take a deep breath and blow it out and do it a few times before I go out and smoke another bong rip with my trendy friends. Where party is gonna have fun until the ends, because the party never stops at Trendy as Dabbers. Dabbers, 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 dabbers. Trendies! No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't his for all. Bottom of the hour. Cheers, everybody. I bet you nobody knows what that song was. What I was just playing. 34 people watching. Is that the true number? I don't know. Who knew what song that was? Played with chair squeaks. Anybody? 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 Silence. Silence. Silence from the audience. Nothing but silence from the audience. Silence from the audience. Where are you people? People? No one? Nothing? You got nothing? You got nothing. You guys didn't know my squeak song? Unreal. Is that amp even plugged in? Unreal, pal. So yeah, I texted my solar guy. He's like, yeah, your other two ones aren't working. I'm like, oh, that's cool, man. That's cool, man. That's cool. You weren't listening to my song. Not even when the drums kicked in. Hey, Lynn Marie. I was just trying to play music with my chair. Musical chairs. Musical chairs with Trendy Nay and Trendy Ass Dabbers. I like it. Musical chairs. Guess this song. Rebel lady just says zombie. She just says the word zombie. Who's got the coolest socks on this live stream? I don't know, but I might be coming up there in the top 10. The fire that I started in my fire pit. Burning leaves and stuff. And I was burning leaves, and then I decided to put the fire out. So I put the fire out with some dirt. And dirt is an excellent way. Wow, what a quick, excellent. Better than water. Using dirt is better than water. No way. Not tangerine, no. Mr. Johnson. It's a horrible guess. Nobody knows. Only I know the answer. We're stuck on 34. I don't believe this. I think it's more like 12. I think it's 12. I'm refreshing the page. I think it's 12, not 34. I'm refreshing the page because nobody's even talking. It's not 34. Not 34. Not 34. I think it's 12. Definitely 12. Not 34. Definitely going to be 12. Definitely going to be 12. Not going to be 34. Definitely going to be 12. It's going to be 12. It's going to be 12 people. Wow, 28. I was way wrong. I was way wrong. What goes on in your head? Cheers. I'm here just leaving the video up like a podcast while I play games like Alex, okay. So I got this thing going on my ear. I'm going to put Trinity paint oil on it and see if it cures it. It's just this dry spot on my ear. All of a sudden. Isn't that weird? Earxema. I got some earxema. What's up with that? How about you now? Good thing I got this Trinity paint oil. I'm gonna rub that right in. It's a weird spot to get eczema. God, it's really dry. That whole area is just dry. Really weird on my ear like that. Wonder what that's all about. That can't be a good thing. Huh. I'm talking. Cranberries. Cranberry sauce. Cranberry sauce. Cranberry sauce. Wow, you guys are gonna make this say 13, aren't you? Or 12. It says it's 21, man. Where y'all going? You're running out on me now? Come on. Cranberry sauce. Wow, I'm really high. I just realized that. There's that hit with the oil on it, man. It did me in. Is it old dry earwax? No, no. It's right out here on the outside of my ear. It's, I think it's a skin condition I get on my back sometimes where I just get these. Always reminds me of Envy, the film with Jack Black and Ben Stiller. Envy? God, is that where they discovered some dog thing that cleans up dog poop or something? I can't remember what that was. I get like rich off of it. Envy. Anyhow, no, not tags. No. They're just it's just like a little legion, I like to call it. It just like opens up on my shoulder, on my back. I'll take the trendy paint oil and it'll go away. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I think it's this is something similar right here on my ear. Even though it's just like the skin is like getting dry right there for some reason. But I'm gonna keep putting my trendy paint oil on it. That's the first time I put it on. I've been putting it on my belly. My belly. The top of this right here is where I've been putting it. It's taken a long time for it to heal. Hey Lisa. Hopefully it isn't cancer. Right here on my ear? I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe I should try to take a picture of it with my camera so I can see what it is. It's just like dry. Right there. It's so weird. Huh. You can see where I put the trendy paint oil and where that spot is, it's all dry already. It sucked that trendy paint oil right in. Huh. Hopefully it's in cancer. I don't think it's cancer, bro. I think it's just I think it's like an eczema type thing. It's a very small. I think that's what I get on the back on my back too. Just if I rub paint oil on them, they go away. I'm putting paint oil on this like crazy. It devoured it, so I'm putting more on. Right into the crevasses. Oh boy, look who's awake. What's up, son? Hey, can I get some lovies from my baby boy? Can I get some lovies from my baby boy? Let's go do that. It's not the song Zombie, no. Hey, you. Who's my baby? My baby boy. My baby boy. Hey, buddy. Get into it. Just give you a bath. It's not a splinter in your face. Might be a wood splinter in his face. I'm not sure. baby boy. He's my baby boy. Ugh. Oh, look at that. I haven't turned that thing on yet. It's been over there. I moved the amplifier over here under my desk. It's going to sound totally different. Different part of the room, but, oh. Yeah, plug into it over here. So let's see how it sounds. I think. got another thing coming. Got another thing coming. We'll get there soon. Hey, Kevin, what's up, son? Sounds like I'm about to blow a goddamn tube. say nothing, leave me be. It's fine. Don't need reason, don't need rhyme. Ain't nothing that I'd rather do. Going down for the time. My friends, they won't be there. No stop sign, speed limit. Nobody's gonna slow me down. That wheel gonna spin it. Nobody's gonna push me around. They say that they're my dude. Playing that rockin' band. Well, mama, look at me. We're on our way to the promised land. I'm on my highway to hell. 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 Don't stop me. His guitar sound was so great on that album. Oh my god. Marshall fucking Stack with that fucking Gibson SG. I don't know what kind of processing, if he was using any, but oh my god. goddamn close. Those chords are fun to play. I'm almost in tune. That little trick in a couple of his songs. It's funny. He uses that in at least 3 songs, man. It's funny. worth a sound. It's got wires that vibrate and get music. What can this thing be that I found? See, there's that little lick right there. Just that little thing. I don't really play it. I'm gonna just destroy it. Lying, cheating, hurting, that's all you seem to do. Messing around with every guy in town, pulling me down for thinking of someone new. Always the same, playing your game, drive me insane. Trouble's gonna come to you. One of these days, and it won't be long. You look for me, and baby, I'll be gone. This is all I gotta say to you, woman. Your time is gonna come. 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 I can't remember any of the citric acid stuff. Connie Morrison. Hell yeah, we kept it open for how long? Goddamn right we did. Hour and 37 minutes. I gotta go though. But I hope you guys had fun. So, no longer gonna cannabis. Cannabis is for all. If you guys want to find me, look for me on Twitter. I really love to see you guys over there. Trendy Ads Dabbers on Twitter, guys. Look for me over there. I'm there. I'll see you there. Trendy Ads Dabbers on Twitter. Bye, guys.